Nice.
All eyes are on Jamar Chase. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bengals and the pass, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Cincinnati Bengals.
Finally getting to wear my number, guys. I got it. Let's go.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit. Make sure the quarterback gets it.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Jamar Chase.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Bengals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I feel like you and I can be in our backyard with our dads right now. What do they always say when they're throwing us a ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the field.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and cover.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Mixing up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They'll look to throw. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll give it to Mixon. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Mixon again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Mixon. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. They'll look to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 70. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Hurry, hurry.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Ready.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Open man is Chase, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
A draw play for Mixon. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Ready?
A handoff to Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
with a milestone here. Touchdown number 200 for his brilliant career.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Down. 10 cycles.
Mixon will try the right side. 10 more there and another first down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to Mixon on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it with just a yard.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Ready.
Here's a give to Mixon.
Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Ready
The
up.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Ready.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now in Foxborough.
Okay. Right.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
They'll run again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Touchdown!
Joe Mixon.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is...
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now Joe Mixon. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
145 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one goes for 24 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
Shreds it, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to...
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Bengals, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile,
It's week 8 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Bengals and the Ravens on Sunday night primetime.
with Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M23.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw here. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Powering forward. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
They'll set up a throw.
That's taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the touchdown. Jamar Chase,
a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On the delay, it's Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 34. On third down, Mixon. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Joe Mixon
within sight now of the all-time record for touchdowns in a career.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here this third quarter. That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just... It's just a little...
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment.
On the double.
Mixon with a first down carry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Back to throw now on first down. Going up top. He's got him in, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know, it's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
This is Mixon. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Dawson Knox from 10 yards out. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Mix it up the middle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll take this down to the 33. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Then he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. He'll drop to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Back to Mixon on second down.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. And they're going to speed things up here. Mixon.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixon running wide side. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mixon with it. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 43.
Let's go.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And he's got it to about the 40.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Cincinnati,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss
It's week 9 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Bengals and the Bucs on Sunday night.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Let's go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Chase.
He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Boyd.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
2nd down at 5.
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Another milestone falling on that last throw in what has been an MVP-type season so far, as he has now gone over 4,000 yards passing already on the year.
And it's been a whole lot of fun to watch as he's put together this type of a season. And to me, you have to figure, with so many games remaining, I think he'll breeze past 5,000 yards. Could he challenge the all-time record? Maybe even bump it up closer to 6,000 yards? I can't wait to watch. And the way he's playing, I wouldn't put it past him.
Mixon again.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
drawing closer to Jerry Rice with career touchdown number 206.
And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Let's go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 7-7, our score after 1.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. They go play action here on first down. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Bengals have moved out in front. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it. Oh, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And that's got to be so.
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Open man is Chase, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll give it to Mixon. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
They'll try again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon
with career touchdown number 207, just one shy of Jerry Rice's all-time mark of 208.
And the Bengals take the block.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Here we go.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house.
Set, ready.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Flush to his right. Oh, good move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off. Does that brings us?
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. A solid stiff arm. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to Mixon on 1st down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On play action, they'll throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pushes him over. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, what?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Inside handoff to Mixon. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
On the ball.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now back to throw.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ready up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
97.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And quickly, they get to the line. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
McPherson's kick is good,
and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knock.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone look.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 66 yards.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. With the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's their quarterback.
with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. And some space here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Once again, they run with Mixon. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Mixon with a first down carry. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Mixon. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Mixon up the middle. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. 132 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bengals, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this game.